guys, I'm D.
And I'm T.
And this is D and T's Tubi review.
And every week we review a new Tubi movie. This week, the movie we're reviewing is For My Brothers. Okay, For My Brothers is about 3 high school boys who got into some trouble and they ended up going to jail. While they were in jail, each person had a different path. It was good, bad, and ugly. I don't know what I was on when I was watching this movie, like what type of mood I was in or what, but I cried like a baby on a few parts of this movie. But I liked it. What did you think of it, D?
I liked it too. It was a nice little message and everything. I liked it.
Did you cry?
No.
Okay. So this is one of the boys, and there were 2 other boys that went to jail with him. I would say out of the characters in the movie, he was my favorite. He was kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to give it away, but he was my favorite character. He was like the leader, kind of, the 3. My favorite part of the movie is when he had a visit from someone from his high school's mother and little girl. That's one of the parts that I cried really bad on. That is my favorite part. Who was your favorite character? Who was your favorite part? What was your favorite part?
I think my favorite character was the delinquent brother.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my favorite part too.
So you said, so did you get at least teary-eyed when that part came out?
I'm not gonna lie. I forgot all about that scene until you just said that. I wouldn't say I got teary-eyed, but it was kind of like hard to watch a little bit. Like it made me feel a little uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't say like cry, but I don't know.
I bawled, okay, like a baby getting spanked on the booty for the first time.
You thought that was me?
I mean, yeah, this movie, maybe that's what it was. For this movie, I'm quite sure it happens more than we know, or it happens a lot. How just one bad decision can like mess up your life. You go to jail, you in the system, the things you got to go through, you got to come out. It was a lot of things to think about, and I think this probably happens to a lot of people because they say, the statistics say that, our jails are mostly with Black men or Black young men. So I think it's kind of sad. So it made me sad. But anyway, back to the review. With each review, we rate with popcorn. If it's a small popcorn, it was trash. If it was a medium popcorn, it was okay. If it's large, it was good. And if it's large with butter, it was the best Tubi movie ever. I give this movie a large with butter and salt. We don't have the time. It was kind of long, wasn't it? It was over the hour 30, but it was a movie with a message. It's a must see. I just got emotional, but I thought it was a really good movie. What do you give it, D?
I give it a large too.
A large, okay. All right. Yeah, so check out For My Brothers. And one thing that we were trying to figure out is called FOUR, My Brothers, which means the number 4. And it was 3 people. So why was it not FOR, My Brothers? So, DM us or get with us on YouTube or Facebook and let us know the reason for the FOUR. Did we miss somebody?
Right.
Who did you mean? Who was the other person? So let us know. And thank you guys for checking us out this week. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
See ya.
Hey guys, I'm D.
And I'm T.
And this is D and T's Tubi review.
And every week we review a new Tubi movie. This week, the movie we're reviewing is Allure Part 1. Allure Part 1 is a movie about a man who caught a case for his friend. And when he got out after doing his time, his friend had did him dirty in a few different ways. I really liked this movie from beginning to end. It was exciting. It had a lot exciting, and it had a lot of twists. What did you think of it, D?
I liked it too. It was really good.
Okay. These are the two of the characters. This is the guy who didn't have to serve time, and then this is the girl that that was in the movie, the leading lady of the movie. I say out of everyone, my favorite character was the friend who did go to jail, and my favorite part of the movie is when he was made the leading lady think that they were going to get back together, and they were sitting in the car, and she had to show her appreciation to him. He wanted her to do that, so to speak. Who was your favorite character? Who was your favorite part of the movie?
My favorite character was the guy that got out of prison too.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite part is when he went this guy on the screen went to that dude's mansion with the girl that was running around.
Okay. Yeah, that was crazy. Okay, so if every movie we review, we rate with popcorn. If it's a small popcorn, it was trash. If it's a medium popcorn, it was okay. If it's a large popcorn, it was good. And if it's a large popcorn with butter, it's the best Tubi movie ever. Um, Even though this movie was 1 hour and 40 minutes, which is, past my limit, it was a really good movie. I give it a large popcorn. I really liked it. What do you give it, D?
I gave it a large too.
You give it a large. Did the time bother you?
A little bit, but I give it a pass.
You guys really have to check out this movie. It's very good. If we both agree on a lot, usually one of us do and the other one doesn't, but we both like this movie, even though it was a long movie. So check out Allure, Large Popcorn, and can't wait to see what's going to happen with part 2. Thank you guys for checking us out. Also, thank you guys for checking us out. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And we will see you guys on the next review. Adios.
See ya.
Hey guys, I'm D.
And I'm T.
And this is D and T Tubi Review.
And every week we review a new Tubi movie. This week, the movie we're reviewing is The Dark Side of Beautiful. The Dark Side of Beautiful is about a Christian woman like myself. However, she's a little edgy as a Christian woman. She loves the Lord, but then she feels like she needs to get revenge on people who she doesn't feel are doing right by the Lord or life or people or whatever. This is a Detroit movie. It was really good. It was close to 2 hours, but it wasn't, so I'm not gonna mark it down for that. But it was a really good movie. It had a few plot twists in it. There was a few plot twist in it, but I liked it. What did you think of it, D?
I liked it too. A lot of plot twists, like you said, threw me off. So I
Right.
liked it.
Yes, it's not one of those movies where you just know what's gonna happen. Even if you do, you expect a few things in it. Now this is the lead character, and there are a few other characters, police officers. I would say out of everyone, my favorite character was her. And my favorite part of the movie is when one of the police officers had an accident. Who was your favorite character, and what was your favorite part of the movie?
She was my favorite character too, and my favorite part was the ending, like the very last scene.
Okay.
Surprise.
Okay. So you have to watch it to see what he's talking about because he doesn't want to give it away. Okay. With every movie we review, we rate with popcorn. If it's a small popcorn, it was trash. If it's a medium popcorn, it was okay. And if it's a large popcorn, it's the best Tubi movie ever. I give this movie, I say, uh, I'll just go ahead and give it a large. I guess in between a medium with butter and salt and a large. But I'll give it a large popcorn because it was a good movie. It was like something different. But then it still was your typical Tubi movie. And plus it was a Detroit movie. So I liked it. What did you give it, D?
I give it a large too.
Okay. All right. Okay, so check out The Dark Side of Beautiful. And thank you guys for checking us out. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And we will see you guys on the next review. Peace.
Hey guys, I'm D.
And I'm T.
And this is D and T Tubi Review.
And every week we review a new Tubi movie. This week, the movie we're reviewing is Running from Wolves. Running from Wolves are about two men who have a gang together and they performed a robbery. After the robbery, some just didn't seem right. Like the money didn't seem right, so they started being at odds with each other, not trusting each other. So they became enemies. And throughout the movie, they kept trying to get even with each other. But then at times they had to work together, even though they didn't like each other. I thought this movie was really good. It was over 2 hours long, so I may have to mark them down for that because, you know, my Tubi requirement is an hour and a half or less. But this was a good movie, even though it was long in the tooth. I enjoyed it. What did you think of it, D?
Yeah, I really liked it too. I feel like at parts I was like, okay, this movie could have ended right here. What is it still 1 more hour left? What are they about to do?
Right.
And then I kept watching it. I was like, okay, I guess I can see why it's that long. But this was really good. I really liked this one.
Okay.
Up there.
Okay. So these were the two main characters. These were the bad guys, I guess. It was a black one and a white one. I would say my favorite character was the white bad guy. You know, the first scene they showed him, I wasn't really convinced that he could pull it off as a bad guy, but as the movie went on, he did. He seemed like a really bad guy, and he played the part really well. So he was my favorite character. My favorite scene of the movie was when the little boy was walking in and his father was in danger. They were like about to do something to his father, and he came in and kind of saved him for the moment. But it almost made me cry because he's like, Daddy, or whatever. But that was my favorite part of the movie. What was your favorite character in the movie?
I agree with what you said. He's my favorite character. I'm not even going to tell you why because I agree with everything you just said.
Well, you always like the bad guy, so.
Yeah. And my favorite part is when he had spared the guy's brother.
Okay.
Because, you know,
okay,
that took a lot of forgiveness to do that.
Right, yeah, that's true.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Not a fair part.
Okay, so with every movie we review, we rate with popcorn. If it's a small popcorn, it was trash. If it's a medium popcorn, it was okay. If it's a large popcorn, it was good. And if it's a large popcorn with butter, it's the best Tubi movie ever. I'm kind of torn. I kind of want to give it a large because I did like the movie, but it was long and it was, the production was okay. You know, it wasn't like the best, but it wasn't the worst. It was just okay. But you know what? Since it was made, some parts that was made in Detroit, I'm going to excuse that it was 2 hours long, and I'll go ahead and give it a large popcorn. What do you give it?
I give it a large popcorn as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So check out Running from Wolves. It's a couple hours long. Maybe you don't mind, you know, long Tubi movies, but
no, I do.
It was worth it though. It's a good investment, I think, of your 2 hours. We both give it a large, and it's very rare that we both agree or both give something a large. So, you know, it's a pretty good movie. So give it a shot. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our review this week. We really appreciate you guys. Keep tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And we will see you guys on the next review. Sayonara.
See ya. Hey guys, I'm D.
And I'm T.
And this is D and T's Tubi Review.
And every week we review a new Tubi movie. This week we reviewed the movie Please. Please was a crazy, crazy, crazy movie. Okay. It's about this young lady here, and she had a lot of bad relationships. She had a few bad relationships, and they kind of made her have a lot of breakdowns, and she got even with all the men that she felt wronged her, which kind of got her in some trouble. I like the movie. It was made here in Michigan. It's a Detroit movie, so I always like those. I like the acting in it. It had me hooked from the first minute to the very last minute. The visual was good, so I like the movie. What did you think of it, D?
This probably so far been my favorite movie from Tubi.
Wow.
I was invested the whole movie.
Wow.
I know I say a lot that movies are better when you watch it with other people, but I think I could have watched this myself and I would have been invested the whole movie. It was a real good movie.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Now this young lady, she was the main character, and it was her, and she had a few men that she dated. She had someone she worked with. She had her two good friends that she would go to the club with, and it was her father. So I'd say of all the characters, she was like one of my favorite characters because she was just about in every scene. But I also like the interaction she had with her girlfriends. I thought that made the movie very funny. Did you have a favorite character in the movie?
Yeah, she was my favorite character too. I think I liked how she was very scripted. Like when she was like normally, regularly talking to people, it seemed like she was reading off a paper, but when she got in that basement, it was a whole different story. I think she really act like that in person. I think that's why it's so good. I could tell. I know how the Detroit girls are.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she had her first meltdown in the movie, I kind of thought that she was overacting, and it kind of took me aback. But as the movie went on, I was like, oh, well, that's just how her character is. So to me, she acted so well that her overacting seemed normal after a while. Did you have a favorite part of the movie?
Probably when they shot dude in the head.
Okay.
You know, one of the dudes was molesting the girl daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's dark, but okay.
Oh no, he had to get shot in his head for that. That's why it was my favorite part, because it was like I didn't think it was justifiable for her to do that because of that, but I feel like out of all the bad things she did, I guess I give that one a pass.
Okay. Now my favorite part of the movie was the end. She was getting revenge on these dudes that wronged her, and her father kind of got her out of trouble, so she should have lived, started off with a clean slate, but she was back in the club finding another man, and the man she was choosing wasn't any good either. So she said something that I thought was funny to say, that she was going to be back to her old tricks again. And then she started spitting bars, which surprised me. So I really like that part. Anything else you want to add about it?
No, I can think of.
Okay. So if every movie we rated with popcorn, if it was a small popcorn, it was trash. If it was a medium popcorn, it was okay. If it was a large popcorn, it was good. And if it was a large popcorn with butter, it was the best Tubi movie ever. I give it a large popcorn because I really liked it. I watched the movie twice, and when I watched it the second time around, there were things that happened that I forgot all about. I was like, I forgot about that scene. I forgot about that person because so much stuff happened that, I forgot all about it, but it was really good. It kept my attention. It was a lot of stuff going on. It wasn't like they didn't drag it the same thing out. They just kept going. New things were happening. So it was like kind of exciting. I liked the acting. I thought it was funny. What did you give it?
I give it a large popcorn too.
Okay.
I was invested the whole movie. I would watch it again. I would definitely recommend it to people to watch. That's something couple people came over, I'll put that on, and I bet you we all be into it, making jokes, all of that. So
now,
I give it a large.
Do you think she went too far in this movie, or?
Of course.
Oh,
what do you think?
Well, I don't condone it, but I understand. I'll say
she was better off killing him. I mean, putting him down there, especially the light skinned dude. I felt for him. He was going through it.
Yeah, she cut him up, so to speak. But anyway, that is our review of the movie Please. So thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.
See ya.